Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you a shoutcast between ToD and Czech, this time on Jungle Basin. I'm thinking that this is the actual real Czech, so I won't say that he's fake. The game 1 in the Zelnaga Caverns was really close and a real nail-biter up until the end. Hope you guys enjoyed it. ToD or Jan M spawning on the north side as the red Protoss player. Meanwhile, Czech spawning on the south side as the orange Protoss. Now, Protoss versus Protoss, once again on Jungle Basin. Jungle Basin is one of those maps where you have to really be careful. There is a lot of walking distance between the two maps, as you can see from this point here all the way to this point. But there's a lot of room to hide a lot of tech. I've seen players do proxy rushes over in this location here. Since the walkway is over here, most players do not check this location. I've also seen proxy rushes over here on this high ground where players will place a Stargate over here and then rush them up or rush them down south from this location as well. Taking a look at the production tab, you can see that both players are pretty much doing the same exact things so far. ToD having a little bit of an advantage so far, as I believe he is currently up ahead in harvester count, yeah, just by a split second or so, and now stopping his production count for a little bit of time and now chrono boosting it in order to catch back up. Meanwhile, back over here, you can see this gateway now being placed down as well. I believe ToD does have about the same exact building time there, but ToD is going to be able to come in and do some early scouting before his opponent. Now, the next key building will be to see if there's going to be assimilators coming in from both players. And right as I say that, both players obviously get their assimilators. And now that means that this will be a little bit more of a teching game. We will see a Twilight Council come in from both players, not just mass zealots. So coming down over here, we now see Czech trying to make sure to get as much sight inside his base and now setting up a pylon over here in this side. We also see another pylon being placed down over here by ToD. So both players pretty much doing the same exact build as we've seen earlier, and now we should be seeing a Cybernetics core. I'm never quite sure why exactly ToD places his Cybernetics core right here to be powered by two buildings, as the Cybernetics core rarely does anything beyond that warp gate research in a Protoss versus Protoss Mirror match. I would think that it would be better. Oh, and in comes ToD once again doing a gas steal. And now ToD doing a gas steal here will make it very difficult for Czech to even try to take down this assimilator and get enough gas. Back over here, we now see ToD has not bothered to get his second gas up just quite yet. More of a denial here. And now what that will most likely mean is we should probably see Czech getting some additional gateways in just a moment. In comes one zealot, and now ToD does have some minerals in his, I guess the mouth? I guess probes just have really small arms, not really a mouth there, as probes never need to eat. Anyway, so the little small arms of that probe currently holding, and now in comes this one probe. Oh, is the probe gonna run inside? That would be absolutely hilarious if the probe runs inside here and then is able to swap out that minerals for that gas and then start mining once again. That'd be kind of cute. But no, ToD deciding not to do that. That is a tactic that some players do before, and now trying to move away with that probe, unable to, and now those probes are that minerals and that probe has been taken down. We do see that ToD, or this ToD's extra assimilator, will get taken down in just a moment. And we also see that Czech going for a 3-gate. So he's 3 additional gateways. That means he will be pushing out with a 4-gate. Meanwhile, we're looking back over here, ToD only going for a 3-gate and perhaps going to try to do an expansion. No, just making sure that there are no proxy pylons. But with only 3 gateways and finally getting his, finally also getting a robotics facility, he should be able to hold off any stalker and any pushes that try to come out, unless Czech is able to unless Czech is able to get a large number of stalkers on the middle of the map early enough. We may see another pylon being placed down here. So we have already the secondary pylon here with a primary pylon most likely going to be placed down here, and then they will be able to warp up into this position here. We do see some stalkers now currently warping in, and I'm kind of surprised that Czech is not setting up a pylon here. If he sets up a pylon here, he would be able to warp in units along this backside, and now in come those stalkers. So those stalkers now trying to walk up that ramp. In comes a nice force field there. A zealot trying to get as much sight as possible will quickly get taken down as more stalkers are getting shot down. Once again, down goes another one there, and now with this one pylon up on this high ground, may be able to start dealing damage, trying to fight back. Once again, another force field brilliantly done by ToD. So ToD constantly just capturing these units on this high ground. However, Czech does have some zealots now walking him up on that high ground as well. Things are not looking good, and Czech will be able to take down this one pylon here as these units once again are on retreat. So brilliantly done by Czech. Czech trying to fight back fight up this ramp and force a game 3. Probes coming off the mineral line, stalkers and sentries once again on the engagement, on the move, as ToD now warping in some zealots over here. This robotics facility needs to train up that immortal, otherwise he's going to be in a world of hurt, as those stalkers are going to get free reign. Those stalkers need to fight back, but there are so many zealots already that the hardened shields may not matter. ToD needs to change the rally point on this immortal, otherwise it's going to get a lot of free shots as it comes out. So now out it comes. Is any damage going to be dealt? There it goes. You can see that immortal already losing many of its hardened shields. There it goes. One stalker now down. A second stalker may get taken down. Down it goes. However, that was not a very even trade there, even though it was in minerals. That immortal needed to deal much more damage, as more zealots are now just running through, getting so much damage dealt. And I believe ToD is just going to be in a world of hurt there. Needs to get another force field, perhaps a guardian shield, try to push back some of those zealots. Unable to. And a very effective 4-gate rush coming in from Czech. And ToD says GG. So wow, a really short game here between Czech and ToD here on Jungle Basin, forcing a game 3 in this matchup. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed this 1v1 replay between Czech and ToD.